So, honor you, bless, magnify your holy name. Give you all honor, glory, and praise. Truly, you are our God and our strength. We for everything all the earth. We come to realize that we can do anything without you but fail. So we thank you for another day, waking us up in our right state of mind, and our hearts is focused on you. In Jesus' name, amen. Good morning. Good morning to all the mothers. Good morning to all the mother figures. Because of the fact that just because you're not a mother, you don't play the mother role in so many people's lives. You don't play it in nephews and nieces and neighbors and all of you play that role in so many people's lives along the way. So we thank all of you for your faithfulness and for all that you have to put up with as being a mother or being someone coming up as like being a mother. You know, sometimes sometimes people that take the responsibility of a mother at times, sometimes they more of a mother than most mothers are. And so we have to, when we honor mothers, we honor them. I was just telling you, when I was with you for a while, people used to say, you know, Happy Mother's Day. You know, sometimes when somebody say Happy Mother's Day, you'll be trying to say it to you. You know what I mean? And so I would say Happy Mother's Day. And they would say, the same thing. I said, oh, thank you. They said, oh, I'm so sorry. No, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Because sometimes in our life, we feel like we're the mother and the father. So, anyway, so happy Mother's Day to all the mothers in the sanctuary and all the mothers in the sanctuary all over. Happy Mother's Day. And we just want to let y'all know that we appreciate y'all so much. We appreciate your faithfulness and we appreciate y'all loyalty. We appreciate y'all not giving up. Not giving up because, you know, sometimes children can put mothers through a whole lot. And the key thing is that they, sometimes mothers still wish you there. But you stay in there. Sometimes disappointment can come. But you stay in there. Sometimes y'all gotta ride through the storm. And sometimes it can really storm. But yet y'all have to ride through it. You know. Some of our mothers are not here with us today, but we watch our mothers go through so much and ride through so much and still took time in the midst of everything that they were going through, still took time out to be a mother. And so we honor mothers, you know. Sometimes I used to be one of the fathers. Like, Mother's Day, man, they just blow Mother's Day up and blow it up and blow it up and Father's Day. Happy Father's Day. No, let's go out to dinner. No, nothing else. Just, hey, Happy Father's Day. It is. So, amen. And then the Father's just, and you know, the Father's complained for a while and they don't say nothing because the Father's always coming, well, what we at? We play some kind of a role, don't we? So anyway, I have three things that I like to talk about mother. One is mother's a gift from God. Mother is a gift from God. And the second one is mothers are they are rock. They are rock. They are. And the last one is mothers are the strength in the home. Mothers are that glue that holds everything together. And when children grow up and get older, well, that's a different thing, but you can still be that mother, but when children are younger, you're that mother that's there and there and there and what's going on. So it's time that with all of us, you know, with all of us, it's time that they there real strong and it's times that they not there so strong. Some of us is there all the time. Some of us is there part-time. Some of us is there strong some of the time. But at the end of the day, they all still mothers. No matter how you slice it up, they still mothers. All right? Look at James. Look at the book of James, the first chapter, and the 17th verse, and it tells us this. It says that every good gift and every perfect gift is from above and come down from the Father of light, with whom there is no variation or shadow of turning. There's no shadow of turning. It comes down from God. That gift. And what it do is remind us that every good gift and every perfect gift comes from God. And the mothers are among those precious gifts that comes from God. Mothers. They are part of that perfect gift that comes from God. That gift. And why is the gift mother's gift that comes from God? It's because the mother offers love when the Jesus are offered. They care. They strengthen throughout our lives. They love us. They give us love. You know, they care about us, and they strengthen us. They sacrifice their life so that we can enjoy our life. And sometimes people say, well, you know what? You're supposed to do that because I didn't have to be. But you in this world. Yeah, but mother brings in the world. Their job is to put clothes on your back and to feed you and make sure you're okay. But mothers go way farther than that. Yes, they go way farther than that. So if mothers take all that other stuff away that they do, and just put food on your clothes and food on your back and make sure you get everything, going to school and doing all that stuff. If they just do that, then you go out on what they let a mother do. Because a mother's love is hard. When I say a mother's love is hard, I mean it takes a lot for a mother not to love you. It takes a lot for a mother not to love their child. So a mother stays in there, regardless what the situation is. A mother can find a way to love their children in the midst of crazy. Mothers stay in there. They stay in there. And they care. They care about when everybody else turn their back on you, mothers is there. Sometimes it's not everybody else's fault. It's your fault. But mothers are there. They go through that pain just like when they see you go through pain, they go through that pain. So if you take the worst person, a person that's caught up in a person that's conflict, the mother, as bad as everybody says, the mother remember them when she was holding them in their arms, in her arms and their arms, they remember the goodness of that child. Know that no matter what people say, no matter how bad people say that child, mother know that it's goodness in that child. The mother sees what nobody else sees. Nobody else can see that, but the mother sees the goodness that's in that child that everybody is talking about is so bad. And the mother finds a way, even when the children is running wild and doing all kinds of crazy stuff, a mother can find a way in the midst of all that to love that child. The mother stays in you. But a mother's job is not easy because the mothers go through a lot. But some people say, yes, mother's not always in our life, but they are. When they're in your life, they are strong in your life. And when you don't see them in your life, they're still praying for you somewhere. And when they take care of you and they know somebody else taking care, they still praying for you. They still thinking about you. You still on their heart. They still love you. They might can't take care of you. They might can't be there for you, but they still love you. And they still care about what's going on in your life. And they still care about what you're going through. They are a gift And when Eve, when in the garden, they stand in the garden, God said, look, your children is going to be your burden. And we see the evidence of time that children are burden, but children are also our blessing. Let me say, mother's blessing. Well, it's a father's blessing too, but today it's about mothers. Because sometimes children can be a burden, but they can also be a blessing. And it takes a mother to pour out that blessing and see that goodness in their child when no one else can. When everybody else says, oh, they bad, oh, they bad, ain't no help for them. Mother sees the help that is for them. And when they do something, mothers know that they help, because mothers know their children. Mothers said, get caught up in something. In order to do that, they had to get caught up in something because that's not who they are. Because mothers watched them when they was little, when they come up, hug them up, mother hugs them, pick them up when they crying, when they hurt, when they going through, and mothers love on them and care for them and make them feel better. No matter how grown up a person gets, a mother still remembers that tenderness of their child. That deep down in there's a child that really cares. And even when children talk back to their mothers and say all kinds of stuff, mothers still know that there's something else going on because they still remember that child. That's not a good child, but they grew up and mothers know how life issues can change you. So mothers is strength. They know how to strengthen us when we need to be strengthened. They know how to love us when we need to be loved. They know how to care about us when we need to be cared about. A grown man or a grown woman go out in the street, and when they face the hardest times that they can go through, they run home, and the mother is there. And sometimes mothers have to put up with something, but mothers are there. And sometimes you may not have been in our children's life at a young age, but it's some point of life that mothers are in their children's life. That children still come to their mothers and come to them. And some things that children don't understand, they can be mad at their mother, but they still go to their mother. And sometimes young ladies don't know how it feels, and they going back and forth with their mother. They don't know how it feels until they have children. And then when they start to have children, then they can say, ooh, I see what mom is talking about. Man, I see what mom was going through with me. Oh, I put mom through something. Why? Because what goes around comes around. And now they see that all that they was doing, their mother was really guarding them. They felt like their mother was trying to protect them. But now I tell them all the time, a child will never see what a parent do until they become parents. Then they'll call you, you know, what's the name? And they get mad when you say, that just reminds me of somebody. You know, they don't like that. That reminds me of somebody. You talking about that person, I remember when you were worse than that person. But how quick you forget when you become a parent and you start feeling what your mother doing. And it starts coming back to you. And you got, oh my God. Oh my, you better come get them. You better come get them. Now that's what your mother was saying about you. She stayed in. Because people don't see the behind the scenes stuff. When they get to that place, oh my God. Look, someone was talking. I think we was in the church setting or something. Someone was talking one time, and they was talking about Mother's Day. And they were bringing out how mothers stay in here, mothers this and mothers that, and they said something about mothers, and this one girl stood up and went to her mother, hugged her mother and said, she hugged her mother and said, I'm sorry for putting you through all that I put you through. Because they didn't realize what they were put mothers through. Children don't even realize what they put mothers through until they become mothers. And then they feel what mama was saying. And then the most important part that they find out is that all that mothers was doing was trying to protect them from what was coming their way, because mothers knew what was coming their way, and they were just hard-headed, and they didn't listen. And so they find out later on, mothers are trying to just protect them. Because you hear mothers now, I'm just trying to lead you in the right way. Well, their mother was saying that to you. So a mother is a gift from God. And when God created mothers, he knew that he had to create them strong. He had to create them strong. Because sometimes if God didn't make mothers strong, they wouldn't be able to stay in there as mothers. Because all that they face and all that they go through, the trials and the things that is challenging. And sometimes we got to remember, or sometimes since it's Mother's Day, sometimes mothers have to remember sometimes when they're ready to get on their children, they have to think sometimes of what they put their mother through. I remember what they put their mother through. And it's all a learning process, but the thing that I'm saying is mothers bring a lot. Mothers are a gift from God. Amen. Mothers are a gift. They are a gift. And mothers sacrifice so much for their children. They really sacrifice so much for their children. And like I said, the children won't see it until later on. And sometimes when a mother has to, when a mother constantly be there to give and help their children, and then sometimes when the mother say, that's it, I can't do no more for you. I gotta stop doing so much for you right now. It's not so much that the mother is don't want to help you, but the mother is saying it's time for you to grow up and be a woman now. I took you as far as I can take you. Now it's time for you to. I'll always be there for you, but it's time for you to step out now and be a woman. So mothers stay in there, and mothers constantly they love you. They strengthen you through life, through your life. They don't just strengthen you. Even when you're 50 years old and that mother is 70 years old, she's still calling you something. She's still talking to you. She's still pouring into you. She's still helping you. And she's still guiding you. Because a child is going to be a child as long as that mother is here. I don't care if the child turns 90 years old, if the mother 100 years old, and the daughter or son or whoever is 85 years old, they still your children. To that mother, you still a child. To that mother, how you gonna call me a child? 85 years, you still my child. That's what a mother is. That's one thing that a mother is. Mother is a gift. And the other part is that mothers are rock. Look at John. Look at John. John the 19th chapter. I'm really not John the 19th, but I'm really not looking to keep y'all long. I'm really not this much. I don't want this message to be a long message, because see, mothers got stuff to do. They got stuff to do. They gotta go eat. They gotta live. Mothers got things to do. They ain't got no time to be able to listen to an hour, 2 hours of a message. They got stuff they want to do. So I ain't gonna be the one to hold them up. All right, look at John 19 and 26. Look what it says. John 19 and 26. It says this. It says, then Jesus therefore saw his mother. Now this is Jesus on the cross though. But I ain't going to that part. He says this. Well, I'll read 25. It says, now there stood by the cross, Jesus, there stood by the cross of Jesus, his mother and his mother's sister, Mary, the wife of Cleophas, and Mary Magdalene. And when Jesus therefore saw his mother and the disciples who he had loved standing by, he said to his mother, Woman, behold your son. Then he said to his disciple, Son, to behold your mother. Then he said to the disciple, Behold your mother. And from that hour, his disciples took her as his own. Now, why do I bring that up? Because and they crucified him. And Jesus on the cross, the mother felt like, if he see my face there, it lets me know a mother shows up no matter how bad things are. The mother's right there looking at her son, where the scripture said he's unrecognized, and yet the mother is there. The mother is there, loving her, loving on her. And Jesus, as remember, he was a man. So when Jesus looked in there, he could see the comfort of the mother. The same mother that comforted him when he was little, when he might have cut his hand, when he might have fell down. The same mother was at the cross looking at what they've done to her. What they've done to her son. She's still right there with him, and as bad as he looks. Mothers often stand beside us during the most difficult moments of life, offering comfort, strength, and support when we need it the most. See that? It says a mother stand beside us during the most difficult time in Jesus' life, where they have beat him all night long. But yet, she was there at the cross, looking at her son, and her son looking at her. And her son, by her son looking at her, her son understood that she needed to be comforted. Her son understood that. Comfort, woman comfort your son comfort the woman. Jesus knew that she needed to be comforted, but when a mother has to go to when a mother leaves a child, they go to the ward to identify the body. They can't do it. I can't see him like that. Somebody else got to go. I can't go see him like that. But she was right there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
She was right there, looking at what they did to her son.
Mm-hmm.
In difficult times,
yes,
in hard times, our mother is here. Sometimes when children get in trouble and they get taken or put away or they hurt or what, mothers are still there.
Yeah.
But when nobody else is there, mothers is still there. Even though it could be their own the fault of the child that got them in that predicament, yet but the mother is still there. The mother is still loving them. The mother is still supporting. I mean, when everybody, when people go through so much, even today when grown men go through and stuff happens, one of the first place that grown men run to sometimes, we would think that they run to their father, but sometimes they run straight to their mother first. Because see, the mother ain't going to say, you're a grown man, suck it up, suck it up. No. A mother going to show them comfort, a mother going to show them love, and a mother going to show them support. And the mother gonna come. A father later on might get there, but the mother gonna come through the door with that love.
Yes, sir.
The mother gonna come through the door with that support. The mother gonna come in right away, supporting them, strengthening them,
Yes.
comforting them,
Yes.
and building them up right away.
Yes.
We can talk about your problem later on. I'll chastise you. I'll get on you later on. But right now you need my love. That's a mother. Right now you need my love. Right now you need my support. Right now you need me to comfort you. But we can talk about other stuff later on. But you need me right now in this most difficult time in your life. Yeah. And sometimes, even as grown men go through stuff sometimes that they don't understand, and they hurt. And they go to their mother because their mother is always there. I seen a person. I seen a person one time. I seen a person, and I seen her show unconditional love at the most difficult time in her son's life. I seen her show unconditional love. All that he put her through, she never turned her back on him. All that he had done, all that he had put her through, she showed what a mother that loved unconditionally, she showed what that meant. And some people were looking, some people said, cut him off. Don't let him back in your house. He done took everything that you have. What's wrong with you? I'm a mother. I'm a mother. I'm doing what a mother does. Why? Because if a child starts doing all kind of crazy stuff, the first thing the mother is going to know is that somewhere is wrong. Something somewhere is off. They off for a reason. It's something that's getting them off. They may not know what it is right away, but they know it's something because they know their child. And when the child comes and starts acting strange, automatically they know something is wrong. They may have patience. They have patience to wait until they're hoping that that their child was going to come out and tell them what's wrong. Sometimes they have to have patience. They have to wait to see. But yet another knows when it is something wrong with their child. And still on top of that, in difficult times, the mother is there. Mother is there. Not only is the mother there, but a mother there to comfort her child. A mother is there to love on her child in those difficult times. They may just strangle your mother. The child, they may just stone the child. A mother is right there. Mothers, no, what a lot of people don't understand, no. Mothers do a lot of crying, but a lot of that crying that mothers do is not always for them. It is because they see their children sometimes going in the wrong way. They see their children sometimes hurting. And they see their children, they trying to pour into their children. They trying to stop their children from going in the wrong direction. And their children is not listening. And they know, the mothers know what's down the road. That if that child don't stop going that way, the mother know what that child is going to run into. And it's only going to be trouble. If they're going to run into something that is going to, how can I say? They're going to run into something that is going to shift the whole course of their life, and it's going to take them down a road that they ain't never been down before. And the mother be trying to stop them from going down that road because some mother's been there, and they trying to stop their child from going down that road. And this is crazy thing us as children. This is some of the crazy things we say. Well, you know what? Only way I'm gonna learn is find out on my own. And the mother said, that 1 million you don't want to find out on your own. That road that you going down there, that ain't the road that you want to find out on your own. Because that road is trouble. Now some things we do have to find out on our own, but it's some roads that we don't need to go down because we don't need to find out what's down that road because we may not make it back. And the mother is saying no, and we're fighting the mother because why? Yeah, you just trying to hold me back, don't want to see me do nothing. And the mother said, no, I don't want to see you go down that road. That's one road that you don't need to go down. Because that road is going to take you so deep into darkness that you may not get out. And the mother understands that, and the mother know that, and that's why the mother is so hard about you on that area right there. And after that, the only thing the mother can do is cry and pray for you because they see that. And the mother starts, once you don't listen to nothing, and you start going, and the mother starts praying for you. No. What you getting ready to run into? And the mother is asking God, please open her eyes. Look, please open his eyes. Open their eyes so they can see, because the mother knows that you're going down a journey that only few people make it back from. Everybody don't make it back from that road. It's a road that takes you, not only do it snatch your life, but it snatch your soul and it snatch your will to live. And mothers, so they know it, so they're trying to stop you from going down that road, and your heart is. The bad thing about that is when someone was trying to stop us from going down that bad road, we were just like the stubborn one. Some of us listen, and some children listen, and some children don't. Some children got to find stuff out on their own, and some will say, you know what? I'm going to take it. Sometimes when the children understand where their mother had to come from, and their mother telling them something, don't get that attitude, well, Mom, you know, that was me. You just didn't do the right thing. Your mother trying to tell you, ain't no such thing as doing the right thing. If you go down that road, everything is wrong down there. Ain't nothing good down there. Ain't nothing right down there. Ain't no hope down there. Yeah. If you take that road and the mother is still there to comfort you. The mother is still there to strengthen you. The mother is still there to support you. When I mean strengthening, the mother is still trying to help you get on your feet. Still trying to pull you from that dark place you're at.